Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, we are making homemade brownies. Let's jump right into it. So you're gonna start with greasing your pan and setting your oven to 400. I think the recipe was actually supposed to be 350, but I ended up baking these brownies at 400 and they turned out just fine. Next, we are gonna take 2 sticks of unsalted butter and melt those babies and pour them right into a bowl. After that, we're going to take 2 cups of granulated sugar and add that into the butter. If your sugar looks like mine, you might want to break it up a little bit before you pour it into the butter. I let my daughter help me make these brownies and she loves helping out. I just let her hold the cup while I pour the ingredients in the cup and then let her dump the cup into the bowl. Now it's time to add the eggs. I want to say this recipe actually called for 4 eggs, but we did 5 eggs, I believe. You can never have like too many eggs. I mean, you can have too many eggs, but like if you add an extra egg or 2 like to any kind of cake or brownie recipe, it's gonna be fine. It might actually even be better. Also, I've mentioned before in my other videos that I do try to eat like all organic foods, whole foods, and the eggs that I get are local. I get fresh eggs from my friend, so that way I just feel that they're a lot better for you than any eggs that you could buy at the store. Now we're adding in our flour. You can use all-purpose flour, I'm sure, but we used bread flour because that's what we had. After that, we're adding a cup of Hershey's cocoa powder. This cocoa powder is unsweetened. I don't know if you can buy it any other way, but we did unsweeten because we've added sugar into it. After we mix that all together, we are going to add in some chocolate chips. The recipe did call for a whole cup of chocolate chips, but we just did a half a cup. I do like the brownies chocolatey, but not like overly chocolatey. This ended up being perfect because the brownies weren't too rich. Also, I don't know if I missed it when I was editing, but we did add a little bit of vanilla extract. I didn't measure it, but I'm sure it was like a teaspoon or something. We just poured a little dab into our mix. After I get all the brownie batter into the pan, I hand my daughter the spatula because, you know, kids always gotta lick the spatula whenever we're done making cake or brownies or whatever it is. Now the brownies are done, and you always want to check your brownies by sticking a knife in the middle of it and making sure it comes out clean with no batter on it. These brownies turned out so good. They weren't too rich, they were chocolatey, but not too chocolatey, which made it perfect to add ice cream and some chocolate syrup on top. And my daughter, of course, had to add some sprinkles to hers. I also forgot to mention how long I cooked these brownies for. I set the timer on these brownies for about 25 minutes, but when I checked them, my knife did not come out clean. It still had batter on it, so I had to put these brownies back in the oven for probably another 10 minutes, give or take a minute or 2. If you make these brownies at home, I would recommend setting a timer for 30 minutes and then checking and adjusting your time. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching.